love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Ridden it all the way from the dirt park to here, but I was so tired that I didn't want to vlog, and it was freaking hot yesterday, and even today it's equally hot. And நம்ம தமிழ் பசங்க இருக்காங்க, தமிழ் இருக்காரு, and அவரோட ஃப்ரெண்ட் இருக்காரு from motovlog துல்சி ஆஃபீஸில் இருக்காருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பட் இப்போத்துக்கு let's go ride the spoke wheels variant. I'm more curious. Adventure X, I love the black color, but I've already done the video on that. I'll do a short video on that later, but for now you can go watch the Adventure X ride video, which I've already posted, and off-road footage of the spoke wheels variant I'll try and include in this. While I'm talking about it. Okay, so this is the latest and the greatest completely loaded variant. It is dearer than the standard model by around 20 grand. Standard I think is 3.38 and this one is 3.58 I think so. But for 20 grand extra you get spoke wheels, you get adjustable rebound and compression, separate function forks, fully adjustable front suspension, fully adjustable rear suspension as well, preload adjustability and rebound adjustability at the rear. So the best part is, this is like, who is this meant for? First point, this is for those who have already had their share of fun on the standard model, but they want to fine tune it. They want to make it their very own. They know what they are riding. They know what kind of terrain demands what kind of a setup. So they have that kind of expertise, and they're very particular about their machine to listen or to be molded according to their own riding style. So that is what the X, or this one of course the SW spoke wheels model, is meant for. The X is the standard variant without any electronics, devoid of all the electronics, and most affordable. But this one, yesterday as we were having fun, so even for the standard regular buyer who wants to play around with the setup, who would say like, I want the suspension to be softer, or I want the suspension to be stiffer while doing off-roading, I want it to be softer while being on-road, or the other way around. It is as per your riding preference, and that is where the SW variant brings in a lot of flexibility. So it brings in a lot of customization, where the rider can make his or her bike an absolute extension of their personality. And everything, how we get the suspension, I have explained in the walk around. The differences between the four models, straight from the X model, the V model, which is the low side seat height model, then the standard model, and the spoke wheels SW model, I have explained in a separate video. Please do watch that to understand the differences. But this one is just a ride impression, and I'll try to include the footage of off-roading. And while off-roading, boy oh boy, the machine's true capability and potential. Why is the quick shifter isn't working? That's whether they turned it off. Okay, they've turned it off. Now it should work. Okay, there you go. It's working fine now. The blipper is also working fine. So that is the best part. First of all, fatigue-free riding experience with Quick Shifter Plus. Now it's in street mode. ABS road mode, which means dual channel ABS is on, and MTC is on, which means traction control is on. And the traction control I have explained multiple times, controls excessive wheel spin. So even midway through corner, if you're demanding full power and you give full throttle, it prevents excess wheel spin, prevents the bike from sliding or skidding. So the adjustment goes this way. Standard setting is 15 clicks, where it is neither too soft nor too rigid. That is the factory setting. Actually, the amount of clicks on offer are 30 clicks from 0, where you can tweak it from softer to rigid setup. Rigid setup again to attack the corners a little more aggressively. The more rigid the suspension, the more precise the direction of travel through the corner lines. Similarly, while off-roading, more rigid the suspension, the better it can tackle rocky terrain, better it can tackle jumps, and the suspension will not bottom out even while having to go over uneven surfaces. And softer the suspension if you want to make it more inclined towards comfort, where in city conditions you have too much speed breakers or potholes to deal with. There you can set it to comfort setting by rotating these compression and rebound this thing anti-clockwise. You turn it clockwise, it becomes rigid. You turn it anti-clockwise, it becomes soft. So this is front suspension. Even the rear suspension can be adjusted for rebound. 20 clicks of adjustment, and the standard setting is 10. So this is what happens with blind corners. You don't know who's coming from where. Got to be very, very careful. Because the Brezza guy was sensible, I didn't get into trouble. If he was speeding, then it would have been something else. But anyway, getting back to the subject. So 30 clicks of adjustment for the front suspension, 20 clicks of adjustment for the rear suspension. Stock setting, factory setting will be set at 15 front and 10 at the back. You turn it clockwise to make it stiffer, anti-clockwise to make it softer. So that is how you use the adjustable suspension, and let both this thing be set at the same this thing. It's not that compression is set one side and the rebound is set to the other side. Both has to be in the same setting to give you more confidence, inspiring performance, better feedback, and better control and better handling capabilities. As this, the bike is an absolute dream. It drives like a dream or rides like a dream, effortless across ghat roads such as these, and absolutely rock solid over rocky terrain such as this. So you can just go in anywhere and play around in dirt, and it's going to be just as much as confidence inspiring for you guys. But apart from that, saddle comfort is really good. Tank capacity is huge, 14.5 liters. So what else can you ask for? Everything and anything can be done with this machine. So this with the top of the line variant, and also a debate about 21-inch versus 19-inch front wheel. Some people say they want 21-inch front wheel for better obstacle clearing capabilities. Yes, I understand that 18-inch rear wheel and 21-inch front wheel will make it a proper extreme off-roader, but the on-road capability will take a hit, is what I feel. So it's better we stick with 1917, because then it is just as much as capable on-road as much as it is off-road. I mean, just as much as fun on-road as much as fun off-road, because on-road touring is also fun. The handling, the road holding capability through corners, it gives you absolute riding pleasure with the 1917 combo rather than a 21-18 combo, which would have been more inclined towards off-roading. So that is my opinion about the bike getting 19-inch front wheel and the 17-inch rear wheel. So that's pretty much it. Do watch the footage, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as we enjoyed tackling the different stages of off-roading: hill descent, hill climb, water crossing, jumps, everything was well organized, and we had a clear picture. I mean, the true potential of the bike can be portrayed, or can be understood, or can be seen in such conditions. That's where you can see the beast within this bike coming alive in those treacherous off-roading conditions. So please do watch those videos without fail, and thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support all along. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.